a little video that I want to do with Larry. Been hitting a lot of drivers recently, doing some testing, trying to figure out what driver I want to play. And just in editing, I've noticed that I've gotten a little sloppy technique-wise. I feel like the swing is getting long again. I feel like it's getting a lot into out and up again. I feel like I'm kind of hanging back, not rotating as well. So it's kind of the nature of it. Like often when I get into a week where I mostly just hit drivers for testing, I find my swing kind of gets a little sloppy. So I really just want to treat today as like a nice little checkup. Sure. Clean some stuff up, make sure it's back on track so I can focus on just making good swings versus, you know, wailing at it and swinging fast.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, well, why don't you
I'll hit a couple for you.
More? Yeah, hit a couple more. Let's see where we're at. But yeah, definitely your default reversion is the long.
It is long.
Yeah.
And kind of hanging back.
Yeah, you always hit it the best, like kind of with that short, just that short of parallel swing, in my opinion.
Agreed. Okay, I'll try to just not think and just hit a couple for you.
Yeah, show me the default you. So the easy fix will probably just be throw med balls again.
Yeah.
But as you can see, the net is not available right now since I packed everything away. But let's try to feel it again, right? So when you threw the net ball, your hands went slightly inside and stayed low. So you have to feel the same thing because your hands are lifting a little earlier today than usual. Okay. And then your swing is obviously longer than usual. So why don't you feel or imagine like you're throwing a med ball again. I know it's a little bit different not having the med ball here.
No, I mean, we did a lot of it, so I can remember sort of that.
Well, let's see. It may feel like a half backswing, your downswing, but it also helped you with the sequence because you felt like the downswing started a little earlier as well, which is good for you.
I feel out of sequence recently because I think I'm so long that my arms are trying to like get back and then turn.
Versus the med ball toss, it was short load, and then the lower body just went at it. So let's try a couple. Let's see what happens. Way better already. That feel different?
It definitely felt different. I mean, the funny thing is that I felt like I swung waist high and I swung 119 miles an hour.
I wish I took the video of an earlier one for you, but this look.
It's okay. I can
you'll see it. You'll see it on yours. That's fine.
I think a lot of it is like comes down to better. I noticed the first thing is always better face control when we do these drills.
Yes.
When I get long, it's just, well, you've told me this a million times, it just becomes like a timing exercise.
Yes.
My timing gets off, then I just feel like I get so frustrated because the swing doesn't necessarily feel bad. I can still think I'm like pushing into the ground, but it's almost like you've thrown off your timing and sequence so bad by getting long and drifty that it's kind of too late.
Better. That's better.
Is that why I got kind of like way inside out those first couple?
So you were going, so just to show the viewers, take your setup.
Yeah.
So when you set up the club head, it's outside or in front of your hands, right? So if the hands go inside, so let the hands go inside slightly. I want the club head to stay outside the hands. You see that?
Right, not.
Correct. But what you were doing was, in an effort to get the hands inside, you actually just got the club head
Suck the club head in? Yeah.
The club head should go proportionally with the hands. But your club was going to 4 o'clock.
With you.
Better, better. I know slightly chunky, but that was better.
Yeah.
Move the ball back as well. That's why you're hitting up on it so much right now.
I'm way up.
Yeah, you're like right toes. That is now more, like right heel now. That's better. Better. Good. Okay, that was close. Just a little long with the at the top of the backswing.
It was still long?
It was a little long, yeah.
Okay.
But hey, but you see how the ball position change already made it much more consistent on the AOA, right?
Yeah, I'm glad that you...
4, 4-7, and 4-5.
So basically my ball position was like here?
Yes.
I need to bring it back inside the heel?
Yes. Better. That's a better length backswing.
Okay.
That's a better length backswing. So just, we're not going to fix everything today.
No, fair enough.
But hands in, club out is number 1. Short backswing is 1A. And ball position is 1B.
Gotcha.
But you can see like that's the shortest backswing, that's the fastest ball speed.
It's really bizarre. So like I was, what the hell was I doing? It must have been comparing this Cobra to the Stealth.
Uh-huh.
And I was making some swings, and I would go I'd go all out at one, and I'd be like 122. And then I would make a swing with that super long backswing, and I would be 120. Right now, I physically feel like I'm swinging about this high,
Yeah.
and yet I'm still 120.
Totally.
So this is all just completely wasted.
It's just wasted, making it more difficult on you.
Yikes. Okay,
Ball position.
that's okay there.
Yep. So just for funsies, let's just see what happens.
Sure.
Move the ball position back a little bit more.
Back further.
Okay, good. Hold it, and then I'm gonna move you
Less.
because you're
tilt.
leaning back way too much.
Okay.
Okay, start from there.
So here. More.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I feel a lot more on top of the ball there.
Yes. Yes.
So then that angle of attack is actually only 1 or 2.
1-5 there. Yeah.
Okay, so another thing, so 1, ball position was way too forward,
Uh huh.
so we brought it back a bit, and 2, I was kind of giving it one
You're
of these.
leaning it way too much.
I like that, okay. A little more neutral.
But make sure your lower body also goes with, right? Because I still want to maintain the relationship you have.
So
making sure your sternum is slightly left of the pelvis. That's
Okay.
good. That's good. You can still load the left, but you're loading the left more from an excessively left spot already.
I got you, okay.
Yep. So that's 2-6 on the angle of
Interesting.
attack. Yeah.
Okay, so these are ways that I can combat.
Exactly. Exactly.
And just out of curiosity, what would be the next thing to work on?
To work on the path.
Yeah.
So what I would have you do, so take your setup again. Okay. So what I would have you do with the path is make your backswing, so hands in, club out. So yep, and then make maybe just a slightly 20% higher backswing just to make it a little bit more realistic. Good. So from there, as you transition, you have to feel like you rotate hard towards the Mizuno bag behind you. Yeah. Does that make sense? So
it does.
So I've said before, lead shoulder goes down and around. Yes. You have to feel 0 tilt. Watch me. You may have seen like guys like Alex Norman probably does it the most. Like
Yes.
He's like here, and then he's like,
Downward.
you have to exaggerate a lot of that.
Let's just
try
let's
one for
play with a
fun.
couple, because it'll give me something
Yeah.
to work on.
Yeah, let's just try one for fun. Really feel like your right shoulder goes down and around towards the Mizuno bag.
It's better. I mean, I skied it, but that path is 3 now. It's taking me a couple to get used to it. So essentially here and then,
Yes, yes, yes.
and obviously that's exaggerated.
Yes, but that's what you need because you look nothing like that in reality.
Right.
So short backswing into that. Yes, that's the idea. So again, like to the viewers watching, you're not going to work on all of these at once.
No,
It's
I just was trying to get an idea of,
for you to see it now, so when you go practice on your own, you know how
Right.
to prioritize this.
so I'll feel more of that.
Exactly.
And part of it will bleed into what I'm trying to work on also, like from my fitness assessment, is that I got to start trusting my lead side, because it's almost like what you're saying makes perfect sense. I'm rotating, but I still have this tendency to like rotate and kind of.
And then you back out. Yeah, totally. That's
So I think
why
it would be
you
good for
always
me.
combat the excessive inside out.
So I think for me, probably best to do this with an iron first.
Yes, totally.
So work with the iron to kind of, my finish needs to be more down and around and onto the lead side.
Exactly.
Versus what I'm doing now, which is basically
Totally.
kind of like that.
Especially with the driver.
So probably what I'll work on this coming week is I'll work on those setup things. Work
Except
on
the fact
backswing.
you're going to be more inside out.
For now,
But
yeah.
your ball flips will still be playable because your AOA is not excessively high.
Yeah, because it's more neutral.
Correct. Even though if you're 8-9 degrees inside out, if you're hitting up on at 4 degrees, it's not going to go crazy on you.
No, because even those last few, like that were 6 or 7, they were more like 1 or 2.
Uh-huh.
And that was with me just only thinking of backswing. And then if I can get the backswing under control, then I can start to work on, as you said, rotate towards the Mizuno
Yes,
bag.
exactly.
And also trust that lead foot.
Exactly.
And finish, obviously exaggerating more that way.
Exactly. That's the list of priorities I
Makes
would
sense.
do that at.
Okay, so guys, I mean, hopefully that makes sense to a lot of you. I talked about it in a video I did earlier the week, basically talking about like the wrong way to create speed. It's gotten me in bad habits of leaning back, getting long, and this has proven to me like a couple easy 120, 121 swings, which to me felt like waist high, is pretty interesting to see how like inefficient that swing was.
Totally.
And then obviously, you know, the leaning back, the getting excessively in and out. Larry's given me sort of just the preview of what we're going to work on. Maybe I can just most to clean the backswing up for a
Yeah,
bit.
clean the backswing up, and all the backswing stuff that you're trying to clean up here applies to the irons as well.
Yeah.
Like I always say, the movement's the movement. It'll be easier for you to probably work on it with a 7-iron, 6-iron first.
I think we're probably pushing my luck a little bit by trying with the driver,
jumping
but
straight into
cool
it.
to see that even a couple of those quick drills, I could cut the path in half,
Totally.
so I can see how
more,
this is
yeah,
gonna
more,
go.
yeah, and the AOA
In
by
like
quite a bit as well.
Even more so, yeah. Okay, guys, let me know what you thought. Good driver drills for me. I'm going to work on them, keep you guys posted, and obviously Larry and I will catch up in the next couple weeks and see how I'm doing. Thanks for watching.